Kate is not saying anything. She's just looking at the adults, with their eyes wide open and listening to their stories. A few days ago, she was living in village Mereti, Gori area, in her beautiful big house. It took her family members a couple of fearful and struggling days to escape the Russian bombs and bullets. Grandfather, Otar Eliashvili. I was there in the village Mereti for 3 days, when the Russians were bombing it. Then I ran away. At Kviavi, Ossetians seized us, 20 people, and took us by bus to Trinvali. Before reaching Trinvali, our bus hit the other car and turned over. That's where I hurt my arm, but I managed to run away. He had been walking for 6 hours under the hissing bullets and bombs, but the most horrible picture is the execution of the young man in front of him. One of the men refused to get into the bus. He was a baker from our village, and he was executed at the spot. The administrator from our village was hiding in the cornfield. He was also caught and executed. The houses were looted and burnt down. If someone dared to utter a word, he would be shot by the Russians and Ossetians. Kate's father, Archil Eliashvili. Our village was besieged by the Russians. The young people were hiding for 3 days. On the third day, the Russian soldiers entered the village and started looting the houses and setting them on fire. They managed to escape. They were walking in the woods for the whole night. On our way, we came across the bent-down villages. The Russian tanks were moving all around. We could see the houses on fire. The houses of Georgian population were intentionally set on fire, never to let them go back to their villages. Kate's mother, Nino Bayadze, 7 months pregnant. At first time there were shootings, then we got used to that. Shootings were quite common from Ossetian side. Sometimes we are bombed as well. When our side started to answer them with fire, I got scared and ran to Gori. But there was the same. From there I went to Kaspi, but the Russian bombs reached us there as well. After a few horrible days, I managed to get to Tbilisi. Kate is living in one of the kindergartens with her family, in the temporary refugee shelter, playing with the other kids. All of them have their own story of the war, though the main author of all this is Russia. Kate does not say a word. She knows that this black ribbon flag belongs to her country, and she has to live, hoping for going back to